friends, thank you for joining me again at Kimble Witchery. This is my second video that I'm filming today, so I do apologise if I look a little dishevelled. Okay, so in this video I wanted to share a little bit of news with you about my online presence, and there was another point to this video that I've just forgotten. So I'm just going to ramble a little. I may incorporate that'll be a separate video. So this will just be a really quick update video talking about my online presence. As some of you may know, or some of you may not know, if you've just discovered me, in which case welcome. Kimble Witchery is sort of like an online brand, for want of a better word. I hate to use the term brand because I don't think of myself as a brand. I am, after all, a person, not a brand. But it is kind of the online pseudonym, for want of a better word, that I go by. It does incorporate my real name. My real name is Kim. So Kimble is a nickname that I've had probably for years, actually, since school. And Witchery, well, it's what I do. It's what the content of my YouTube channel is. It's also what the content of most of my other social media accounts is. So, that said, I just quickly wanted to share a little bit of news with you regarding that online presence. Last year, I had a website which I built myself from scratch. It was very much a learning curve for me. I'm not a coder. I'm not a programmer. I know very little about the internet, other than how to, I know enough. I know how to make videos and how to watch videos and how to fix stuff if my computer goes wrong and how to render videos, blah, blah, blah. What I didn't know was about the creation of the actual bells and whistles that make up the internet, the coding and whatnot. So it was very much a case of trial and error. I was very proud of it because it looked really good. But to cut a very long story short, last week I attempted to go on to log into my website to update my blog and make some changes, and it wouldn't work. Yeah. Something had happened with the coding or the PHP thing, whatever that is, and I couldn't log into it. I couldn't. I was using WordPress, so there was some mention online of downloading a plugin which would help me to do that. I did download the plugin, but I couldn't get it to work. So, to cut a very long story short, I deleted the whole thing. That's kind of the way I do things. If I can't fix something, to a standard that suits me, and it's within my power to do so, I'll just destroy it and create a new one out of the ashes of the old one, which is what I've done. Thankfully, the domain name I own. I bought that a year or so ago. I still own it, as far as I'm aware. Well, I must do because it still works. So what I've done basically is I've built a brand new site that you can find the same domain, which is kimblewitchery.co.uk. It's very much under construction, so you're by all means welcome to visit it. I only have one blog article up so much. I'm going to be making other videos that are going to be posted exclusively on that website. They will be on my YouTube channel, but they will be they will be made on YouTube, but they will be they'll be set to, if you have the link only, that sort of thing, so I can just embed it into my blog post on my website. You're more than welcome to go along and check those out. And as part of that, I have a Facebook page called Kimble Witchery, as well as my personal Facebook, which some people I am friends with, but I also run a page called Kimble Witchery, which people can connect to me there. I have a Twitter account. My Twitter handle is also Kimble Witchery, and an Instagram. My handle is also Kimble Witchery, and I have a link to my Etsy shop on there, which for some reason isn't working right now, so I need to fix that. But the website is back, and I've been feeling stirring in my soul the last couple of weeks that I needed to make some changes to the website. It had sort of lain stagnant for about 6 months. I hadn't really done anything with it. I lost my motivation, lost my muse, lost my drive really to do it. So I see this as the goddess giving me a massive kick up the arse and saying, look, you need to do something. It's broken, fix it. So I've taken it down, the old one. I've rebuilt the new one, and as I say, at this, today is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's everyone. At the time of making this video, it's very bare bones, but please do check back often. There will be more content going on there. I am going to write focused blog articles. As I said, there will be video content that you can only get on my website, and words to that effect. This is all completely free, by the way. I don't charge for any of this, mainly because at this point I feel no need to. I don't really think I'm popular enough to start charging for stuff. And it is very much a labour of love. So all of this is free, or will be free. You're welcome to go along. All the video content at the moment probably will be in my blog, until I find a way to do it another way. In terms of my Etsy shop, I am still offering my Aura Cleanse sprays and my Aura Cleanse bath salts. There's also a combined ritual kit, which you can have the two together for a discounted price. I need to make and display some other things on there. I do make custom blends, and a lot of my business is based around making you a custom blend. So the idea is that the base product is my my spray and my salt. My Etsy shop is called Salts and Sprays, and I will tailor each one individually to your magical goal. So if you want a prosperity kit, or a love kit, or a self-love kit, or a protection kit, I can do that for you. I sometimes feel like I don't make as many sales as I could because people aren't aware that that's the point of the shop. I don't have them all listed individually because I don't like to make them unless I like to make to order. I do make some for my own use, and I suppose I could make some trial blends and take photos of them and blah blah blah. But the point is, I'm going to branch out a little more on that this year. So there will be more blends of spray and salt coming up. I also offer tarot readings through my shop. As I've said in my previous video, that's currently rendering, so I'm not quite sure which way these are going to upload. But I've recently made a video called Goddess and Tarot Ramble. There's more information about that in there. I am doing a tarot course. The tarot readings are very reasonably priced because it's just a way for me to practice reading for other people. It's an email reading. It's not done over Skype at the moment. I may offer that in the future when I feel more confident. At the moment, it's an email reading, which I'm happy with. The price depends on the number of cards you want. It's as simple as that. Very reasonably priced, I like to think, and I've had some lovely testimonials from previous clients, which I have put on my website for you to see. So that's really all I can say about that at the minute. The other thing on my Etsy shop that I want to mention very briefly is I have recently been dabbling in some art. Now, as you can see my wolf drum behind me that I've made. Again, I'm no artist. I don't even consider myself an artist at all. But sometimes I feel inspired to create paintings. I don't know if I see them pretty much as messages from the goddess or inspiration from her directly. So there's one currently for sale on my website called Dance of Creation. It's not a perfect painting. I'm not going to pretend that it is, but it's there if anybody's drawn to it and would like to own it. Again, it's very reasonably priced. And I've just done another one which I'm probably going to keep for my own to put on my wall. This is one that I've recently done. This is very much my art style. It's not complicated because I'm not talented enough to make it complicated. I haven't titled this one yet, but this is some variation of the goddess. I'm not entirely sure it's finished yet. There's some little parts I would quite like to add to it, but for the most part, this is the base of the painting. So that's kind of the stuff I do. And that's really all I can think of to say. I mean, it's 10 minutes already, so I'm going to end that now. And I'll put my link in the down bar to my website and my Etsy shop. my Facebook page, and my Twitter page if you want. Why not? You can have all of them. And if you'd like to connect with me in any of those places, please do feel free. I love to hear from you. And thank you very much for watching this video that I've rambled through again. And blessed be. Thanks guys. Bye bye.